I just did my hair, but I had to do my back again because I think I kind of rushed or something. That's how I was looking. But I have to do my back. I wanted to do my back in singles, but it didn't turn out right. So I'm gonna have to do it again. I could wear it like this. I don't know. What do I know? I feel different every day. What's up, butterfly? How are you? What's going on? Okay, so ideas manifested from something. I was just spinning this little nut around. And look, so what if the idea of this was manifested from one of them spinners? What is it called? Like jacks? You spin them like that. I wonder if that idea was manifested from this. Just an idea. Just a thought. That's what I just think about when I just spent that. But I am letting that's good. I'm letting my back lock back up. And once it's done locking, I'm gonna do some singles back there. So I did a retwist and I threw in some braids. The way they had the braids this time, it wasn't like regular. So they had like this, I guess each individual strand of hair was in like a bundle. And I'm not used to that. So every time you use a strand of hair, you have to untwist the little ribbon and undo the bundle for each strand of hair that you put inside your head. You're right. That's what I was just thinking when I just twisted that. When I just spent that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it manifested. And the way I just twisted it looked just like it. See? Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to see it. Look just like one of them jacks. Pretty sure that's where the idea came from. It had to be. What do I know? I feel different every day. Mental, then manifestation into the physical. Spiritual, then manifestation into the physical. Mental is just another word for spiritual, because spiritual, I feel like, is more so of it has a lot to do with the body, but you know how men like to separate things just so they can just cause confusion and difficulties about what something really is, so they can hide the potential of the truth. mental is just another word for spiritual. But the way they tamper with the mind, you can't really tamper with the spirit, but at the same time, what is the soul but the spirit? And what is the mind but the spirit? It's not really different. The mental is seen, but the spiritual is unseen. And that's why I said it's just one thing. It's just one together. So they say mind because the mind is a basically a physical form of what the spiritual is. But since everything we are in the physical realm, then you can see the mind, but it's really the spirit that you're touching. Everything is just physical here, so you gotta have some type of visual. And I don't know everything, that's just my thought about it. I don't know, because that's what like you can have this idea about how you feel about everything, but then it's like the facts and the scientific facts and stuff just basically shoot down any idea that you actually have, because it's just like we can say, spirits is entities, and that's what we are. But here in the physical realm, it's also the spiritual realm as well, just unseen. I don't know. It's a good topic. It's like I need to kind of just recollect my mind on that one. Because one minute you feel like you have it all figured out, and then the next minute it's just like the mind being touched or the spirit being touched, that aggravation and stuff. People touch the mind so much that we can be this way, and then the next minute we're not that way. So when it comes to contradiction, it's like contradiction is only everybody touching something about you. So we contradict ourselves only because we're being touched constantly. If we never was touched, just like I feel like a plant don't want to be touched, but but we can touch the plant because we're in arm's length. We're in reach of the plants. But just like a plant, I don't feel like plants want to be touched. When you go to touch an animal, animals hurry up and fly away. So in order to have that contact with the animal, we got to put them in a zoo and, capture them just so that we can have our way with them. But they don't like being touched. Our bodies probably don't like being touched. Our minds don't like being touched. But the fact that people come around and they touch and they touch and they touch is only giving us room to contradict ourselves even more. Hey Anthony, what's up? I feel like my body and my soul is the same, because what is the soul but the bottom of your foot? But then what I was kind of confused when I grew up, after they used to be like, spirit and then the soul, especially in church and stuff. I'm like, so what's the difference between the spirit and the soul? But I feel like the soul is the body, the spirit is the mind. Just like I feel like they kind of just changed those words around, and they talking about, the mind is the mind and the body is the body, and then they separate the soul and the spirit away from the body because that's how they want people to be. But really, the body is the soul. The spirit is the mind. Those are just terms that was thrown at us, and there was diversity between all of those words, just so that they can have some type of impact on our lives to where we ain't thinking too much about it. We want you to think about the body. We want you to think about the mind. We want you to think about the mind as the mind, the body as the body, and then separate the spirit and give you a whole different, perspective of what the spirit is, so that you don't focus too much on the spirit and the soul. When the spirit and the soul is really you, but the mind and the body is just a manifested term to have control of the situation. The body is merely a shell. The body is a shell. Today I was watching this video about this embryo, and I made a comment on there. Like, they was showing this body of a bird. I mean, they was showing this bird egg, and I guess the bird, it kind of freaked me out because this bird had freaking gems in its mouth. Like, I really just got creeped out. I'm like, where do you see a bird with 2 gems in its mouth? The gems is right here. And I'm just like, how would that get into there unless the gems was inside the mother's uterus already, and then when the egg formed, it came out. Well, it came out through the egg, and the bird actually has 2 gems right here in its mouth. I'm like, that is a weird bird. Like, it's giving me the creeps just talking about it. I don't know why it's giving me creeps talking about it. It's just like wow. How can a bird be born with 2 gems in its mouth? And you can think about it, and the idea don't seem too bad. But when you see what I'm talking about, of that bird having 2 blue gems in its mouth, y'all gonna look like, oh, like that just don't look like it's supposed to be there. But what was I talking about? The body is merely a shell. The body is a shell. For certain species it's not, because just like that embryo, the bird isn't considered a shell for its offspring. So the bird has to produce an egg, and the egg comes out. But that egg, just like a mother's womb, is the shell for the embryo. And that embryo was just like, it looked so weird. Like, I don't know. But it was so interesting at the same time. But we are our shell. We are the shell for our essence, our entity, our energy. We collect all of this inside of us. So spiritually, like I said, we are our embryo. Our spirit. Just think of yourself as a spirit, and this shell, this is our embryo. This is our shell to who we truly are inside, protecting our soul and our spirit, and this is the embryo. We are the embryo. And that's something we could just be positive thinking about. But curious minds of people, doctors, researchers, instead of being interested of a different species, this is where they went wrong. Instead of taking that fascination to plants and staying with plants, finding medicine for us, they got curious of our own selves. We got curious of each other, and therefore that's why we were touched on all over by each other. When somebody dies, they're meant to die. They're not supposed to be touched on. You're not supposed to go into their body and take out their heart, take out their organs. You're not supposed to do none of that. You're just supposed to let the die. But they took it upon themselves to be curious and do more than is supposed to happen. You're not supposed to touch all over the human body. But that's where curiosity becomes strange and weird. Whoever started the term doctor, it just went beyond because they got too curious. The first doctor that came up with the idea of, oh yeah, I'm gonna open you up and I'm gonna see what's inside of you, that was the devil. Because just as God, the devil was curious of, God and stuff, that was the devil. And the devil being curious of God's creation. Oh, there go that stuff. Hold on. Okay, so we just talked about this. You see how that plane is dropping stuff? See all that stuff that they dropping? People want to know what that is. That plane just came and dropped that stuff to the ground. Well, dropped this stuff. I don't know what it is though. They told me it was treatment. It was medicine for the raccoons. That's what they said it was, because they got rabies. But y'all see it's falling. It's right there. That stuff is falling down. I wonder what that is. Now I'm curious because I actually just seen it for myself. I never actually seen it. Wow. What y'all think they dropping? That's the first time I seen an airplane actually drop something from the sky. They was right. It's interesting. That was an interesting moment. But in my opinion, I actually think it is. I think it is medicine for rabies. Like, why would he lie about that? I actually think it is, and people just getting the wrong idea. It might be because these animals are very bold. Like when I came out here earlier, it was a freaking, I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell what it was, but it was just sitting there. Like I wanted to come over here this morning and sit on the bench, and it was just sitting there like it wouldn't move. Like, okay, then I go back inside. No telling. I want to know what it is for real. I do. Because that's the first time I seen that airplane fly and drop something. I never seen it before. I heard people talk about it, but I ain't paid no mind. And I actually just seen it drop some stuff. And why they dropping medicine and stuff, like you would think like, okay, so you dropping this stuff for the raccoons, but are you thinking about everything else in the midst of what you're dropping? Is it going to kill the trees? Is it good for people? Like kids can be running around right there in that area, and you dropping medicine for raccoons right where they are. Them kids is going to get touched, and they might inhale that stuff or whatever it is. Like, is they thinking about that? I don't know. Huh?
You want a video call?
I'm on live.
Oh.
What?
Right here.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Why not?
Well, because there's some people in here that are like have security issues.
You not in my video. That's what you feeling like?
Well, I mean, I just don't want you to see.
I mean, it's not a video, it's a live.
Okay,
just like when people.
I thought you were about to say it's not a big deal, but it is.
No, I'm talking about just like people when they on the phone, they on FaceTime and stuff.
I
You
know,
can't
you're not
control
supposed
who's
to
walking
do that.
past or anything.
No, but you're not supposed to do that because there's security reasons.
You are allowed to. You're allowed to be on live and video calls. You're not allowed to video.
No, not.
Yes.
No. Now, when there's people here that are trying to hide from domestic violence.
That's what they said.
Really?
But I'm nowhere near you, and I don't video call with nobody around me. That's the thing.
You said that you can do it inside.
I said when you on a video call or something, it's just like talking on the phone. They can't tell you can't talk on the phone. But if you're taking videos and stuff,
No,
you can't do that.
Okay, I think you're missing my point.
You can be out here talking on the phone and doing what you gotta
No,
do.
you can talk on the phone, but you can't.
Yeah, you can talk on the phone. You can FaceTime and you can video. Yes, you can. You can video call people.
All right. But I'm just letting you know, some people have security issues, so respect that. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, right?
Do that. I'm not hiding nothing. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Some people do.
Okay, and
All right.
if you sitting right here and I'm on my phone talking to somebody, that's on you because you're right here.
That's on me.
They said we can talk on the phone if we want to. We can. That's just talking on the phone. But if you're recording, they said you can't record. No, you can't record, but you can talk on the phone.
Yeah, it's kind of like video.
Video calling.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it's still talking on the phone.
No, it's different than talking.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a video call. You can talk to people. You can't stop other people from talking to other people because of how you feel.
A video call and a talking is different, and I don't know if I have to explain this to you again, but yeah, it's two different things.
Video call and talking on the phone, no, it's not, because nowadays video call is talking on the phone. They just enhanced it. Video calling and talking on the phone is the same thing. Video calling, because what? How don't you enhance a phone call? When you're talking on the phone, that's enhancing a phone call. What you mean it's not enhancing a phone call? You're talking on the phone, but they went from talking on the phone to now you can talk to the person on the screen.
That's not the point. That is bug.
I'm just saying, like, you can't stop nobody from talking on the phone if they want to.
Talking on the phone and a video.
People don't like talking on the phone. And even if they call you, they can call you through a video.
We didn't have all this. Were you alive when you had a phone on the wall?
Why does that matter? Because that's not relevant nowadays. Nowadays, you can do whatever you want with your phone. You're not paying my bill to tell me, oh, you can't talk on your phone the way you talk on your phone. You know, if you're going to pay my bill, to go ahead and say that.
Okay, if you're going to keep on.
You're not about to sit here and say, oh, you can't talk on the phone. Yes, I can.
You can't talk on the phone. You're not supposed to video.
It's video with people on the other side. I can talk to whoever I want to.
Okay, this is not a private place? It's not a private place?
It's a private, yes, you can't video. You can call and talk to people on the other side. If you're just taking a video of people, that's something you can't do.
What's the fucking difference? You're videoing people with your phone, man.
How am I videoing? You ain't even in my phone. That's the thing. You're not even on here. You tripping for no reason. If I want to talk to somebody on the other side of my screen, I'm going to do that. And you sitting there right there. I'm telling you, no, you're not in my phone. You're not about to stop me from talking on the phone because you feel uncomfortable. Girl, go somewhere with that.
Here's your boy.
What? None of your business. Why is you asking about my son? Stay out of my business. Stay out of my business. How's you gonna tell me to be a mom? You don't even know where my son is. You don't even know where my son is. Stay out of my business. Stay out of my business. Bye. I don't know who you coming at like you stupid. Oh, don't tell me who I can talk to on my phone. No, who you think you tripping? Talking about I can't talk on my phone. Is you paying my bill? Yes, we are allowed to talk on our phone. She on something else. And then they said she the one that always snitching on people. So she gonna be like, oh yeah, I was sitting outside and Aisha was on her phone and I think she got me on camera. I already know. Because she been snitching on everybody around here. And then you think you about to start with me? You got the wrong one. Don't play with me. And she was like, where is your son? Why is that any of your business? Why is you in my business for one? This phone is turned this way. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to y'all. This phone is turned this way. She all the way over there smoking her cigarette on the bench. Like, ain't nobody even... She just want to nitpick. Like, you're nitpicking with the wrong one. You nitpick with me, you gonna get, it's gonna be physical for real. Don't play with me. Don't start with me. Because, girl. Don't tell me what I'm doing and what I shouldn't be doing. Like, why ain't you minding your business? Go over there, smoke your cigarette. Why is you worrying about who I'm talking to? I'm tired of people always asking me, oh, who you talking to? Are you on this? Are you on that? It's my phone. Why the fuck is you on my business in the first place? If you on your phone and you're talking, I'm not constantly asking somebody, who you talking to? Who you talking to? No, they minding their business. I ain't questioning who they talking to on their phone. It's their phone. Why is you in my business? You don't sit around somebody and ask them who they talking to. For one, I ain't even gotta tell you who I'm talking to, and I shouldn't have answered her in the first place. That's what I mean. Just how I was in a good mood. Y'all seen that, right? I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good space, and then boom, it's people like her that just want to shut shit down for no reason, and then she talking about where your son at. Bitch, where y'all kids at? Do you even have any kids? She don't even got no kids. She don't even have kids here. So why is you picking on people at the shelter that actually has kids? Why is you picking on us if you ain't even got no kids? You ain't even got nothing to protect. If they was to kick your ass out, they have no reason not to kick you out. You ain't got no kids. So you think you just about to walk around here picking with everybody that got kids? Girl, bye. A person like you can get thrown out on the street and not, get it yourself. What the fuck is you sitting here picking on moms for? You can't do this, you can't do that. Last time I checked, it's the fucking weekend. You ain't the staff. So what is you telling? What you sitting over here talking to me for? About what I can and can't do. Why is you asking about my kid? Don't play with me. Because you ain't the staff. It's a difference. I can raise my voice at you. I can talk to you how the fuck I want to talk to you. But don't come at me like sideways. All up in my business. Like, mind your business. Smoke your fucking cigarette and mind your goddamn business. That's all you gotta do. Smoke your cigarette. Girl, that's probably why the fuck you tripping in the first place. Put that motherfucking cigarette down. She done got me fucking worked up. Fucking asshole. That's the first time she came at me. Last motherfucking time she come at me. But I've been hearing about her, about everybody. From everybody. Complaining about her. I've been seeing her good side for a while, but once you in my business, like, why is you in my business? Why are you worried about who the fuck I'm talking to? I'm not talking to you. And I'm pretty sure, a lot of people come out here. That's the thing. We all come out here in video chat. We're on the phone. Regardless. It's not a fucking video. It's a video chat. And even if I'm not on video, I'm on live. I'm talking to somebody on the other side. If this is the way I vent, it's the way I vent. Don't worry about who the fuck I'm talking to. That's why I said she nitpicked at the situation, because I'm not facing you. And you feel like I'm recording. Ain't nobody recording you. But she's starting with everybody in here. I feel like she's a fucking missile in the midst of one of them freaking guns or something. Like, she's the missile to come in here and antagonize everybody because she can. Why the fuck is you asking about my kid if you don't even got no fucking kids? You talking about being mom because you feeling some type of way because I'm sitting out here talking on the phone? Why is you saying be a mom? Like, you looking to get slapped in your motherfucking face. Don't ever tell me be a mom because I ain't got my child for one day. Because he's with his son. You don't even know where my son is. Where is my son? You don't even know where my son is. And the first time you see me without my son, you talking about being mom. Fuck you. Where the fuck your kids at? Your old ass. Get a fucking house. Because if you want to go there, I can take it there. I got a reason why I'm here. I got a little kid and stuff like that. If you want to go there, we can take it there. Why the fuck is you homeless and you single as fuck? You ain't got no kids or nothing. Why the fuck is you homeless? You have no reason to be here. Why the fuck are you homeless? I got kids. I got a situation. What the fuck is your reason? You can be out here getting a job right now while you sitting here smoking a goddamn cigarette. You can be out here doing what the fuck you gotta do. You don't have no responsibilities. You don't have a child carrying around. So why the fuck is you here? Like I said, we can take it there. She just pissed me the fuck off. Because she came over here. She came over here, sat down, smoking a cigarette. I'm over there at that table over there, and she talking about, you on your phone? Who are you talking to? You on your phone? I'm like, yeah, I'm on live. She's like, can't nobody be in that video with you. You're not supposed to do that. I'm like, yes, I can. People video call all the time. They talk to people all the time. It's not like I'm recording. I'm talking on my phone to other people. So what are you talking about? I can't do it. I can't do it. She's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Says who? You? They said you can't record other people. And how do you know you're on my call? How do you know? Period. How do you know? Because I'm just sitting here like this, and then she all the way over here, but you just being fucking nosy. You're not minding your business. You don't sit here and ask a random person, who are you talking to? None of y'all goddamn business. That's who I'm talking to. And if you feeling a certain, and they only say that when they see you on the screen, because they know you're talking to somebody on the other screen. So they only say that. And she was like, you don't remember back in the day when we just used our phone calls, girl? Then you got a personal problem. Because no. I was like, that's the first time she ever tried to go off on me. Like, you trying on the wrong one, because, I heard about you. But this is the first time I done actually fucking dealt with your ass on that bullshit. Exactly. You know me, because she stay around here. She stay with me. Well, we stay in the same building. That's the only way you know me. But you don't know me enough to be asking me who I'm talking to. But what pissed me off was that she's saying, go be a mom. You see me with my child every day. The one time you don't see me with my child, you gonna say, go be a mom. Where the fuck is your kids? Because she ain't got no kids. Go get a fucking life. Girl, I'm on a call. If other people is on the other side of this phone with me and y'all talking with me, I'm doing my thing. I can talk to whoever I want to unless y'all paying my bill. I'm on a call. Just like I told her, it's just like video call. You can't tell me what not to do with my phone. At least as long as I'm not recording you to show them like, oh yeah, this person is here with me. Oh yeah, I'm just, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna do that. So the fact that you just got a problem and you don't even know what's going on, and you're being curious as to who I'm talking to, like you're actually looking over there trying to see who I'm talking to. You don't even see yourself on the screen. And she's like, I'm sitting over here. And mind your business. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said she need to put down that motherfucking cigarette and just like chill the fuck out. Go get you a drink. Go do something. Put down that fucking cigarette. You won't be feeling the way you feeling. I shouldn't have though. But that's the thing. Anytime she come at me, she real cool. She real sweet. Like, I never had a problem with her. So like, if I don't have a problem with you and you asking me a question, I'm gonna just be honest, because I feel like you cool. Because that's how she was at that point. She was cool at one point. I never seen her go off the way she went today. I'm like, I heard about her going off on people, but every time it was about like, anytime we came in contact with each other, like she never went off. So that's the first time I actually seen her go off. I'm like, she's fucking bipolar or something's wrong with her, because I ain't never seen her like that before. This is the first time I seen her like that. So that's why I did tell her, because like I never had an issue with her. But the way she was just sitting up there like, I'm right over here giving me attitude and everything, I'm like, hold up, who is you talking to? Who is you talking to? Because you ain't talking to me. But I have been hearing, like, a lot of people been saying, like, she real, rude and stuff. But they were saying that about me once upon a time. So I ain't really think too much about it until she just came at me, like, the way she did. And I'm like, hold up real quick. My son's dad is here. And I am regretting telling her anything, because the fact that I did hear that she's a snitch, I feel like she only do that. She antagonized people to get the truth out of them. So if you tell them, oh, you smoke weed, oh yeah, girl, I'm drinking, and they just thinking you cool the whole time, you really ready to go rat them out for everything that they doing. But most likely she gonna go snitch on me. Oh, you brought a pizza? Huh? Alright, but I'm about to go, y'all, because she just made me feel a little bit too uncomfortable. Like, I was just sitting here chilling. But that just proved the point of all the videos I've been making about people. Like, when you cool, when you chilling, and then randomly they just attack you for no reason. Like a fucking raccoon that got rabies. That's how the fuck she just acted. So, yeah. I'm gonna talk to her in a minute. My son back. Bye.